Yes, Amelia, I know it's locked. We're not using the village hall for the clothes swap today. We're using the cafe instead. It's out of bounds, that's why. Look, I'll explain when I get there.
I best get a brew before my shift starts.
Buy him a fresh one and all. He's been sat here hours, according to Amy. It's like a wet weekend.
Oh, what's up with him?
Do I look like someone who pokes their nose into other folks' business? Ask him yourself.
Nicholas says you've been out here a while. Been out here all night judging the state, yeah? What's up?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Harriet and me, we've had a row.
It's been a bad one. What happened?
We're finished.
Your dad still isn't picking up.
Well, can you blame him? It's bad enough in finding out I shot Malone and then you had to stick the knife in with your sick affair.
He was going to take the blame, get himself sent back inside. I couldn't do that to him. He deserved to know the truth.
What's that done to him? He didn't come home last night. Harriet, you saw the state he was in. Anything could have happened.
What if he has gone to the police?
Well, if he had, they would have been here by now.
Unless they're digging up the graveyard.
He wouldn't do that to me.
Oh, he'd do it to me. He knows that I wouldn't incriminate you. He could blame me for everything.
Well, we need to find him and bring him back.
You can't force him. You saw how angry he was.
OK, Lucas is going to be back from his sleepover. I can't have him picking up on this. I need everything to be normal.
Oh, Nicola.
I'm going to find him.
Are you okay? You don't seem yourself.
No, I'm fine. I just didn't sleep too well.
Or maybe you could give Amelia a hand putting all those on hangers. The upheaval is down to you, after all.
I'm expecting a call from the bishop, so...
Or put her on loudspeaker. Amelia can tell her about all the good work you're doing.
But you don't have to stop.
She's right. It's the least I can do.
Well, I'd defo big you up for being a good vicar.
Not sure I deserve it.
Oh, ignore Nicola. It's not your fault there's mice in the hall. Well, I think you're amazing at what you do. You're good, kind, and you always help people.
Not always.
Well, you're just being modest. Why do you think God chose you? He wouldn't want anyone bad doing the job, would he?
So who called it off then? You or Harriet?
She did.
I don't get it. You're supposed to be getting married.
Well, not anymore.
I thought you two were tight.
Well, that's what you get with women. You think you know where you stand and then boom. They hit you out of nowhere and you end up questioning everything.
Yeah, I thought I knew where I stood with Dawn. Now look at us. Some lousy criminal she don't want near her son. But maybe she put her up to this. Maybe she wants rid of both of us.
That's just got nothing to do with Dawn.
Look, it can't be just a coincidence. Look, Dawn pushed me away, and now Harriet's doing the same to you.
Me and Harriet have got our own problems.
There is only one problem in my eyes, and that is Malone. Look, ever since he showed up, Dawn and Harriet, they can't trust us anymore. And you didn't help dropping me in with the police the other week.
It's all my fault. I'm the idiot that brought him here.
I guess you didn't know how far he'd go.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't have a clue.
Look, Malone has done enough damage. Don't let him ruin you and Harriet too.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be out there looking for Dad.
I couldn't face anyone. I came back to try and write a sermon.
Like that matters anymore.
It should, though. It's my church. How can I ask people to live good and honest lives when I can't even live one myself? I'm a hypocrite. I made a vow to serve God. And look at me. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Sin after sin, I've committed them all.
You know what Malone was. It was him or me.
We were having an affair, Dawn. I chose that. I chose to betray the man I love. I can't be an example to anyone. I shouldn't pretend to be. I'm done with this. As from now, I quit.
You can't lose it like this. What if you'd done it outside? Someone could have seen you.
Well, I've quit now, so it doesn't matter.
You're stronger than this. You've always been strong. I'm the one that falls apart.
Not this time.
You're a good person, Harriet. Good people do bad things. It doesn't mean you're evil. Look, all you've done is protect me from Malone. You didn't even think about it. You acted selflessly. You were caring. You acted on instinct, and that is the best kind of person, not the worst.
I slept with him, Dawn. I knew it would destroy your dad, and I did it anyway.
Ask for God's forgiveness. That's what you tell other people to do.
How can I? It's unforgivable.
As long as you are vicar here, we're protected. You're in charge of that graveyard. No one can touch it without your say-so.
I'm a fraud. People deserve better.
You've made a career out of going undercover, of faking it. Me and Dad believed every lie you told us, so if you fooled people once, you can fool them again. You're gonna have to, Harriet, because if you don't, we are finished.
I'm sorry about losing it before. You're right, if I left the church now, I'd have everybody asking questions.
We can't deal with that kind of attention now.
I know that.
So you'll stay?
Have to. Got no choice.
I know it's not easy, but you've got to be strong. We both do. We've got to support each other. Where have you been? We were worried sick.
What, scared I'd go to the police? Tell them that my so-called fiancée is a lying whore.
Dad.
Am I nothing to you? Was I always nothing? You don't love me, you don't respect me. Never did.
That's not true.
And you had the nerve to call me a liar.
I am sorry I deceived you. I've got no excuses.
I didn't come here for excuses. Just came to pack my stuff.
Why? Where are you going?
As far away from her as I can get. Making me feel sick just looking at her.
You can't leave.
You heard him. He made his mind up.
Well, he's a danger out there in the state he's in. To himself and us. We have to stop him. What am I going to say to Lucas? Is Grandad gone with no warning? And what about Ted and Carol? What if he says something to them? Or his social worker? She's due round any day. I could lose him again.
Look, me being here isn't going to make a difference.
You're my dad. You're the one man I'm supposed to count on, whatever.
Well, I can't count on you, can I? Covering for her and Malone.
What was I supposed to do? The state you've been in, Dad. Letting him get in your head. I knew how much it would hurt you, and I couldn't see you suffer like that. Please stay, Dad. We can look after each other. I need you here, helping, not abandoning me again.
I didn't abandon you. I got sent down by her.
Right, well, you've got a choice this time. If you stay till the heat's off, me and Lucas have a chance. He needs you. I do too. I can't do this on my own.
All right. I'll stay, but only because I have to. I'm doing this for my family, not for you. I owe you nothing now. And cross me again, and you're finished. Look at you. Hiding behind that collar, making out you're the great and good, when in actual fact, you're a dirty hypocrite. And I hope you burn in hell.